YouTube! I hope you're having a good night. I cut half my thumb off today. Anyways, today's video is an extra run of Slay the Streamer that we had last week. I'm laying in bed if you can't tell because I'm really sleepy. I got good news though. Chat hit a sub goal where from now until Slay the Spire 2 comes out, every single time that they beat me in Slay the Streamer, I owe them 3 copies of Slay the Spire 2. So I guess that's good news for you, not good news for me. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.
Oi, bro. Oh yeah, we got the Hornet Silent skin. Hell yeah. Can you please make the timer smaller? I put a lot of work into the chair today. Why can't you put the chair in all the... Is it take up more space? It's gonna cover things. What if you put the chair in between the Silent and her enemies? It's more like a table. Is that a milking table? No, it's a medieval rack. Oh. Should have gotten a milking table. Anyways, chat. Day 1 of the subathon awarded you with a new $42 alert. Winning day 2 of the subathon before we started Slay the Streamer gives you a very nice perk, which is from now on until Slay the Spire 2 comes out, every time that you kill me in Slay the Streamer, you will be awarded 3 copies of Slay the Spire 2. 3! So, because we're playing 2 rounds of Slay the Streamer today, you could win 6. Good luck. Good luck. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 kill him, ooh, kill him. Okay, there's one problem here. There's, like, no defensive cards. Like, I think I have to take this. Because, like, I have no... There's, like, no defensive cards to take here. Let's take some AoE as well. Okay. Nice. Nice. A little classic? Starting me off with a classic? Down. Down, and I'm ready to clown. Let us go. What does the hovering kite upgrade do? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out together. It does require another boss relic, so you have a good chance of seeing it. Mm-hmm. Bum ba dum ba dum. Playing on 820, feel like you're taking the training wheels off? Absolutely, it does. It's great. Who the hell is voting for Nightmare? Chat loves shiny cards, man. They adore some shiny shit. I think this is like the most amount of people we've had voting in a really long time. I don't know if it's because of the extra copies, it's because of my birthday, or it's because the egg is here. But either way, thank you. This is my first time here. How does it work? Vote like people are. Vote like everybody else is. Make sure to include the number sign. Look at that. The timer says 420. Quick, somebody give just enough time to make it say 420.69. How much is that? Well, considering the fact that it's the second hand, which you would have to make, you can't go to 69 seconds. That would, you wouldn't. It's more for the allure
Frost have
of it
a
all.
slice to help you with cooking a sandwich.
Thanks, fam.
Oh yeah, totally forgot. Happy birthday, Frost.
Thanks, bud.
Love you, bleed purple.
You're bleeding purple for me? No. You never have to bleed for me. Never again. Oh, damn. Can you fucking die, actually? Nice. All right, about to take the first elite. Let's see how we do. Chad, why are you giving him the rare card? What the fuck, man? Did I do a good Twitch chat impression? Coin, they give it 18 months.
18 months already, wow. That's quite the time investment.
Thanks,
Though
fam.
I am considering switching over to YouTube, their chair looks kinda hot today.
They do have a pretty comfy one, I'll give you that. Honestly, upgrade glass knife. We need to rip some damage. We need to get some ripping hot damage, you know? I could have gotten Grand Finale off this turn, actually. Maybe I go next here, and then I try to get the Grand Finale off. Or maybe I try to set it up for next turn, you know? If I discard 4, I could potentially get it off, but it's not worth going for. Not worth it. Because I could get it this turn, right? Yeah. Let's just do it this turn. Or do I just kill outright? Do I ever kill outright? What is that? 18 times 2 plus 36 plus 12 is 48. 48. Yeah, just kill outright. Nice. Antibiotics. Look at all these attacks. Don't you love all the attacks? Considering that my main damage component is finisher, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but skewer is definitely not the one that I would like. What if you draw a status or a curse card? Upgrade a random card in your hand. Heal 1 health every 2 turns. Removes the Time Eater's Time Warp. No green cards. If you do not play any skills during your turn, gain 2 additional cards. Draw 2 additional cards next turn. Each combat, the first time you gain block, draw 2 cards. Okay. Was there not enough content for the YouTube channel PTO, or does Andrew also get break? There is enough content to be able to, we just don't need to take a time off on the YouTube channel. Andrew takes vacations all the time. He just works up, schedules all the videos in advance, and then takes a week off and fucks off. Or he can choose not to upload if he wants. I don't care.
Hello, I like money.
Bub, 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 bub. YouTube frog here. Andrew's kind of the goat. You're telling me, man.
I always worry about streamers. The model heavily discourages a healthy amount of time off.
Yeah.
Glad you're taking time.
Much love, fam. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the beret. Jake, thank you for the 11, man. I give Andrew anything he wants. I don't fucking care. As long as he keeps making me Giga content, why would I complain? We don't appreciate Andrew enough. I disagree, but also, you don't need to. I'm the one that needs to appreciate him. Even oral. If Andrew came to me and said, yo, I would make 20 times as good YouTube content if you just blow my fucking shit, I would blow his fucking shit. But he does have a wife. So I think that it's not necessarily my job to do that. Upon pickup, remove a card from your deck. You may shuffle it into your draw pile anytime during your turn. That is insane for 1 card in my deck. I've never seen that, and that's a part of the reliquary? What the hell? Anyways, give me a Dark Shackles here. Taking as few fights as possible up to the top. You've seen it quite a few times. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Sorry. Shuffles it into your draw pile? Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I just wonder how many times can I use this? Is it a one-time use? Or is it every combat? I would imagine that this is every combat. No, it doesn't say once per combat, but it doesn't say once per. Well, it doesn't say one use period. So I imagine. Oh my god, that's insane. Sorry. That's an insane on sale card right there. Fuck you. Actually, I could use this, but fuck you, bitch. Stupid damage. I normally don't type in stream, but I want to say thank you to whoever gifted me the membership. Hell yeah, Christoph. I think if you check your YouTube notifications, it's the weird little bell icon at the top right. I think you can see who gave it to you. We had 2 very generous gifters today on YouTube. What's the angle here? Is it ever a backflip plus angle? Because, like, I just need a really healthy block card, you know? Very nice. You know what? I'm going to hit this. Oh, my God. Order Tristan, you dumbass. You fucking idiot. You goddamn piece of shit! Bitch. Dumbass. Bitch idiots. I think I'll definitely hit this here. It's fine. Just a little bit of D. Just a little bit of D. I'll be alright somehow. If I could weaken this guy, I could get off Grand Finale next turn. No rare cards for you. PP babies. I bet you're going to give me a really good boss relic, though, right? Also, I'm checking my deck to see if Grand Finale was in it. Replaces Hovering Kite. Whenever you discard a card, gain 1 energy. I only have 1 discard card in the entire deck, so it really doesn't do much. But it's a flying kite. Instead of hovering, it's flying. Obtain a Weary. I don't get to find out what a Weary is unless you take it. Wait, no, we've seen what the Weary is, right? I think we've seen that. It's like a one-time use curse, right? Yeah, well, I'm also cursed to have a fat ass, and yet I get through every single day with it, so I think I'll be all right. Also, I can use this again, by the way. Which is awesome. What does the curse do? Remove this card from your deck. Draw 1 card. Whenever this card is drawn, gain 1 weak, 1 vulnerable, and 1 frail. But when you play it, it is gone. Boom, boom, doom, boom, ba-da-da-dow. And Marcy's, thank you for the 23. Why does that card have a bait art? It all says they didn't have a bait art, but they don't.
Late happy birthday.
Thanks, fam.
Hope you will poop in peace during your POD store.
I
promise
I promise that I will poop and pee during my PTO-a-thon. I can promise you that. I will take a poo-poo and a pee-pee. Both of them. during my time away. You can count on me. The Red Beret has entered into the rift. Ender! Thank you, fam.
Yo, Primester.
What up, fam?
YouTube viewer here. Finally caught a Slay the Streamer live.
Yo,
Love
nice
the
to see
content, BTW. Joined the channel only this year. Keep it
Hell
up,
yeah.
the good work, smile.
Thank you. Egg. Okay, not bad. Not bad. What does Weary do? If there's one on my deck, click on my deck. Thank you. Thank you. That chat, that crosses us into 2 days. 5 hours. Almost a quarter of the way through day 2. And into day 3. My God. I'm going to transform 2 cards. Let's get rid of Slice and Slice. Interesting. Fuck. If I take the bad face, that's really bad for me. If I get a bad face, that's really bad. I can't. I cannot afford face. Not with 3 copies of Slay the Streamer on the line, chat. There's just no way. Slay the Spire 2. There's just 0 way, dude. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It is not happening. Okay. I'm going to save these 2 cards because they work really well together once we get vulnerable.
Hey Frost, happy
up, fam?
birthday.
Thanks.
Hope you enjoy your time off on your annual pilgrimage to DC.
Appreciate that.
Thoughts putting normal sized wig on the egg?
That'd be funny. That'd be really funny, actually. I want to do this damage, but I also don't want to take this damage, so I think I'm going to opt for that. That's all motherfuckers want. As soon as you're bald, they just want you to wear a wig.
Chat, if we hit 2 days, 6 minutes on the PTO timer, I will celebrate by doing a marbles race for my next idea. A fuck a fan contest. This is legally binding.
Thank you for keeping it nice and PG there. Okay, watch this. Watch this. You ready? You ready, chat? You ready? You ready for this? Draw. Boom. 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 Did his campaign end? So we're gonna be ending in the next few
Hi,
weeks.
Tristan. Happy birthday and PTO and soon marble race.
And I've kind of told Bub, thank you by the way, Sam. I'm kind of told Bub that I'm kind of done with my character. Like I'm ready to. It's not that I'm done with his story or anything. I just want to play something else. Just kind of feeling it. Really, really am. I feel like this was my first real character that I've ever made. The other characters that I've made in the past were like silly and like starters. Like, you know, this was my first like character that I took really fucking seriously the entire time. So I'm like really itching now to do more of that. And Chad has already come up with the character. They just have to hit the sub goal now. The character is a dex-based spellcaster that rides various forms of X Games style things like skateboards, BMX bikes, razor scooters, things like that. And in order to cast spells, instead of doing like hand signatures or using components of some sort, I have to land different tricks, which is actually really sick. And we've figured out that they're actually going to be a warlock, and that my board is a darken that transforms into other types of transportation. So that would explain why I would have all of the different types of bikes and unicycles and things like that.
So basically calcium from Megabong.
Basically calcium from Megabonk. Yes, that's exactly it. That's what I was going for, yeah. I actually said that out loud, yeah. You gonna name him Hollander? No. Mog's Great Rune. Whenever an enemy dies, gain 1 strength. This stacks and carries through floors. Upon pickup, choose a card in your deck. This card will not discard the first time it is played each turn. All chests and bosses have an additional card reward. Fuck that, no. Wait, what would I want 2 of here? Hold on, I need to think. Wait, what if it's... Oh my god, imagine I could give it to Grand Finale.
Seems more like a Red Bull Warlock to me, which is actually really fucking
Yeah, so we figured out their backstory. Their backstory is that they were at the top of their class and they were rich, right? They were part of the elite of the world, and it's like we were hoping that it's set in some sort of a world that has like a very harsh class structure, like a cyberpunk-esque world. Because we don't know what type of world it's going to be. It might not be a D&D universe. It might be like some sort of futuristic cityscape type thing. We don't know. We don't know. There's a bunch of other different game types that Bob's thinking about playing. But I was like at the top of my game. I was like a really good BMX guy, or like maybe like a hoverboard rider, a skateboarder, right? And then I got invited to a specific competition that was set up by the global elites, that was actually set up by my Darkin in order to find a more worthy host, kind of like Venom searching for a new host like Eddie that's more akin to exactly what they want, someone strong and fit. And so I won the competition, which then they set me up on the next competition that I was in to be gravely injured, or some sort of way I was gravely injured, to which then the CEO of the company comes up to me and says, hey, if you give me your entire net worth, I will heal your wounds, which was actually a contract to take the Darkin. So I basically made a deal with the Darkin. So I gave up 100% of my net worth in order to heal my wounds so that I could skate again, because I figured, oh, I'll just win it back, right? But now I have this Darkin with me that is like, you know, wanting me to do more things. And then I've learned as going through being on the other side of the capitalistic hellscape world, that I was a piece of shit and everybody up there is a piece of shit, and now I'm fighting for revenge and things like that. And to, you know, I want to say that it's helping out the little guy, but then the Darkin, you know, makes me have a more vindictive drive, you know? It's kind of fucking cool if you think about it. But then I get to go, how about you pop shove this? Pop shove it. How about you pop shove this up your butt?
The campaign is revealed to be a hyper-serious political slow burn set in Middle-earth.
Hopefully not. Also, if I want to hold like a concentration spell where I have to like keep somebody like in sleep or something, I have to like hold a manual or a grind.
Brazil Frost.
Yo, really, they give me 8 months, dude. All right, I want to duplicate something. I just don't know what I want to play. What if it's just like simple, like fucking glass knife or something? Imagine having to hold a manual for 60 seconds. I'm the greatest that's ever done it. And it's also like, I could also just do a unicycle, because like just staying up on a unicycle is just already good enough. I think it could be prepared. I think prepared's actually just solid. Also, this counts as a floor, by the way, so fuck you, chat. What about a spell that lasts for 8 hours? That's not a concentration spell, usually. That's just usually just a spell.
Can you please do the winning?
Working on it. Andrew, during this video, whenever you zoom in on my face for whatever meme, if he's in focus, just zoom in on him instead. He's probably already going to do that, but just want to give him the Giga ideas. This is already going to proc here, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, this is already going to fuck me. I already know it. regardless of whether or not I discard it there, because drawn effects happen when drawn, regardless of discard. So, yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Because now we don't get... It's the difference between being able to kill this guy and not. I'm fucking dead, dude. I'm so goddamn dead. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's crazy how dead I am. Okay, I've gotten rid of them all now. But is it enough? Probably not. I was hoping that would be something defensive, I'll be honest. Could get dodge and roll here, though. Very fucking awesome. I should have grand finale'd there. Wait, I could have grand finale'd. It would have been sick. Everybody would have pogged. Oh, did I lose because I didn't fucking grand finale? No. I was too distracted by my fucking Eldritch Sorcerer. Okay, that relic is stupid. If you give me that relic again, you're dumb as hell.
On a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks, animal and tenants' rights. He uses his Tesla to flatten old ladies, and he's marrying someone so out of his league that it's crazy.